What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? My name is Jerutastic, and welcome to another episode of Tropico 6 Sandbox Gameplay. And today I'm going to show you how to set up yourself to be successful as soon as you start the Cold War era. Now, last episode we just got done with the colonial era, and now we're in the World War era. So there's a few things that we need to do. A few things, actually, I already talked about them, and I feel like a Dumbo because I did not record myself. So I'll go through them briefly. The first one that I wanted to tell you was, let's go ahead and pause it, was always check your trades, because don't forget, a lot of people forget your trade routes from the previous era are gone. So now you go on any trade routes, take a look at them, and always check your trades and see what it is. And a tip I was given was I always make sure I balance both Axis and Allies trade, and also trades that I plan on having. For example, cigars, I don't have a cigar factory just yet, but I plan on having it. But also trades that give me some good relationship with them. Of course, the goal of the Cold War is to pick a side and stick with them, but we're not really overly concerned right now with picking a side if we can make both happy. So that's the first tip I was giving you. The second tip is, don't forget that healthcare is something you have to worry about now, so build a clinic. The third tip I was giving you was to go ahead and start putting your population on a population boom, meaning let's go ahead and hit the Pirate Cove to start rescuing many and any right now, because I need to expand my industries. I need to expand my plantation. The Cold War is, the World War era is really also somewhat of an industrial era. This is where a lot of people fail to have successful islands later on, or struggle, because if you don't do the critical steps at this stage, you're gonna struggle in the Cold War era and the Modern War era. Because keep in mind, in Tropico, the more you advance in eras, the more demands on the island, the more demands you're gonna be getting, and if you don't have money to fulfill those demands, they're gonna turn against you. So that's why it's important. Right now, the demand that got added is healthcare. Okay, we'll do healthcare, no problem. And then a few things here and there. So these are the things. And then the last thing we looked at, again, I keep talking like in the past tense because I did record it, but it wasn't on. But the last thing I looked at was the research. Let's go hit here. And what I researched in this era, which is labor policy, literacy program, wealth tax, and state loans. Now, off the top, why am I researching labor policy? Because at this point, I want people to start working early and not hit retirement till late. The second one I chose is literacy program, pretty obvious there. And the two last ones that I chose just in case we really go broke, which is wealth tax and state loans, just in case all crap or poop hits the fan, we have something to rely on. So pretty strategic there. So that's what we got. So right now we're kind of waiting we got a little protest that just happened, and they want the happiness to go up to 22. We already got a healthcare here, or a clinic here. If actually the demand keeps going up, I'm not opposed to building another clinic somewhere around here, which I probably will. But yeah, so that's one of the things that they were demanding from us. And you know, as far as military in this era, I'm not really gonna focus on it too much. Well, actually, for the most part, our military is somewhat strong, so we're good there. We're good on that one. Now, of course, where I shot myself in the foot is I didn't follow my own advice, right? So I built these plantations because I wanted a cigar factory, but then I didn't follow my own advice, which is always check the almanac. So right now we'll look at the almanac. 47 vacant jobs. A lot of them are for the uneducated. I've never even seen a fort not have people. So that's pretty darn not good, okay? So that's why we're doing a pirate code, the pirate raids of bringing people, hopefully, to hurry up and come as fast as possible, because we need to fill these places up. We need to fill them up. We need to fill them up ASAP, right? This literally the lifeline of our economy. How are we doing on this? We got tobacco, we got meat, corn, blah, 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 blah. So right now we're kind of at a standstill. We got somewhat of money. We don't have the most money in the world. We got somewhat of money where we can build another industry. But right now we kind of have to be chill a little bit, all right? We got to be chill. So the second thing I want to talk to you about, what you do when you reach a Cold War, is make sure, of course, we know the end game is to pick an ally, which is the Allies or the Axis. But till you get there, till you're stable enough to get there, feel free to juggle both relationships. Feel free to make them both happy, because the happier you make them, the better deals they give you. I don't care about that. I don't care about the access, and I don't care about the allies, to be honest with you. I care about my island. I care about making money with my island, and that's the only thing that we care about right now, okay? Ah, man, this is not something I wanted this early, but unfortunately, one of the chapel has caught fire. So we're gonna have to spend some money on the fire. Another issue why I didn't even build it, because we just don't have don't have the manpower. We really do not have the manpower right now, but it's kind of something you're gonna have to do whether you like it or not. Not much we can do there as far as that. Come on now. Another thing that I forgot to tell you is, yes, at this era, don't worry about budgets just yet. I know I get so many questions about budgets this and budget that. When should I raise it? I think you should start thinking budgets in the Cold War era, not this era. But if one budget you want to maximize is the Pirate Cove, because they do their missions in half the time. So I'm gonna just wait a little bit. You can't, unfortunately, raise the budget until they come back, but they will do that at half the time, and a dead man's chest as well, as you can see right there. Come on now, they should be back pretty soon. I should see their ship approach Tropican waters here soon, but I'm not seeing this. What is this? Is this their new ship? I think this is their new ship. Yep, this is their new ship. I like how it just looks generic as heck. I just love how it looks generic, dude. Look at him, dude. He's just arguing. He's coming. He got a little cannon gun in the front too. Oh, I just love this game, man. I do love this game. So he's coming back in, and then we're gonna take advantage of it. Also, I think they usually bring, when you say rescue many, they usually bring about 18 people. But let's go ahead and take that. Bam. There we go. And dead man's chest. The mission is decreased, but the raiders have 20% chance of dying in the mission. Jarmy, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So they got one. Oh, there was not really that many people. That's all you guys got? Dang, that's not a lot at all.
Can I help you?
That's really not a lot at all. Well, they're about to leave again and bring me back another one. Unfortunately, that was not as many as I thought, because I guess a little better. A little better. We have less people wanting jobs, but we're waiting for the Constitution. I mean, we're waiting for the labor policy to get done so we can put it in the Constitution, and then we'll go. Rum is done. Took a deal with Rum just to come in. Is the fires? Yep, there it is. They're putting the fire out. That's probably damaged by now. That building is probably damaged. So Rum is done. Let's go ahead and take a look. We got rubber out, bananas. We don't have any bananas so far. But like I said, a lot of you might say, well, why the heck would you take it? Because it's a good deal and it's giving us good standings. That's why we're taking it this early. We can actually take tobacco because we don't have cigar factory yet. So until we get that, we can go ahead and take tobacco, and then we'll see what's going on. Let's see, 62,000. How are we looking at the expenses v the revenue? Expenses 20, but it does calculate that. Even if you take the construction out, this is not good at all. 47 in expenses, 32. So when you do something, edicts is in there, blueprints is in there. Okay, so I see that. It calculated that, but still we're in a negative. Not good. Not good at all. Look at that. Look at that. That's a nice sight to see. 0 unemployed citizens. Wow, man. That is a sight to see right there. That is a sight to see right there. That's 0 right there. And we got vacant jobs. That's nice. You're not gonna see that very often, but again, I did kind of dig myself in a hole here. I'm a little worried about the money. I'd be lying if I told you I'm not. I'm a little worried about the money, but the Jarmy commander will always find a way. We got a little homeless people. Interesting. Let's see. Homelessness. Vacant homes. You guys don't have any broke homes. Okay, so you got some homes for the poor, some more houses for the well-off, but nothing for the really broke folks. And I'm assuming, is poor. Okay, you're poor, dude, and you got a job. Get your butt in a house. You're also poor. We got some houses for you. In that case, I'm just gonna demolish their stuff. I'm not building another house. There are houses they can go live in. He's just deciding to live very close to work, I guess, which is not happening. Not here, you know. Not here. We got another pirate mission that's coming up. Gotta wait for that, but yeah, at least is he still putting the fire out? Are you freaking kidding me? What the heck you guys doing, man? The place been burning. Sometimes, you know, the Tropico 6 is the buggiest Tropico that I've played. I mean, I love it. I do, but it is the buggiest Tropico that I've played. I'm not sure what happened there. Not sure what happened, but it is what it is. We still love Tropico. At least I do. I don't know about you. I love Tropico, that's for sure. What is this? You got what's going on here? I said the Constitution of all reforms is the pacifist state. That's, you know what? Get out of here, Sister Francisca. We're not doing that. No, we're not a pacifist state. If somebody wants to try to Jarmy, the Jarmy is going to be ready. Because, you know, the Jarmy does not play, guys. If somebody's over here trying to Jarmy's going to be ready for him. And that's that. That's just that, man. We don't play that game. Increase the education rate from 15 to 20% is a very interesting one. Okay, we'll do that. No problem. I think it's time to build a scooter too. We got another raid that came in. Again, not too many people. I think just 2. Yeah, I think they dumped it down, man. It used to be literally like 16, 18 people that used to come in, and now barely anybody. But when you look at this, maybe not everybody shows up, because when you look at the vacant jobs now, they dropped down by 10. That's very interesting. I don't know how that goes, but education. Let's take a look at education. Do we have? We don't even have anything really for education. Let's take a look here. Where am I looking here? Here, I'm looking at here. High school. Okay. High school is very important as well, because by the time you get to the next era, you'll have some high school workforce, because that's another issue that a lot of people face once they get to modern times and they get to the Cold War, is they say, all my college and high school jobs are not getting filled up. Well, make sure you fill it up early on so you don't have to deal with that. Another fire has happened. I'm not sure what that fire is. I hope it's not people setting it on fire. That's all I hope. But yeah, so high schools are very important. So that's another thing that's very good. I'm glad that came up for us. They're about to build it right now. Do we have people to fill the high school jobs? No, we don't. But I'm pretty sure they'll somehow, some way pop out of nowhere and it'll be filled. Because the last pirate cove that we have, the pirate raid, is rescue educated. We're gonna go ahead and rescue many. I'm telling you, just bring immigrants in, man. We love immigrants. All right, we're not like some presidents that we're not gonna mention. We respect and welcome immigrants to our island, because immigrants made our island. So there you go. They're coming in right now. And it should be coming in pretty soon. So ladies and gentlemen, that's basically what it is. What's this? Export boats. Nah, man, I don't even have for a boat. I need lumber mill. I need a lodging camp, a lumber mill, and I need a boatyard. I don't have the money for that. I got 65,000. I don't got the man force for that. So you got to think about these things. You can accept that. Sure, it's not going to hurt you. It's going to sit there. But still, regardless, that's not a request that you should take, because it takes so many. But with that being said, these has been some tips of how to start off in the Cold War in Tropico 6, how to start off with what policies I pick, blah 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 blah, what edicts for right now. I'm not picking anything. Remember, we're still researching a lot of these things, and what buildings to put and how to kind of strategize so you can be ready, because this is a very, very, very crucial time. And one last big tip I can give you before I leave: if you're not ready to advance to the next era, don't. Because it's a very crucial time, very crucial era, where you need to make sure at least industries are good. At least you have 3 or 4 industries. You got enough workforce. You got enough money in the bank, so we can go on to the next one. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jerutastic. If you enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and hit the like button and join the Jarmy if you haven't. That being said, I'm out. See you guys.